You need to know your limits. You have to recognize how long you can go for drawing without cramping or until you cramp, and basically just recognize that you have limits and take breaks. When just every hour or so, take a little 5 minute break to do these stretches that I'm about to show you. Kind of move your wrist in the ways that you weren't moving it while you were drawing. Eat a snack, drink water, take a break. Hi there, my name is Audra, and I am an artist. I do illustration, and I really want to talk to all of my fellow artists out there and fellow everyone, because I think everyone could really benefit from this. I want to talk to you about wrist harm prevention. Wrist harm prevention, arm harm prevention, all of it. And even if you aren't an artist, you don't realize how much tension you hold in your forearms. I mean, you do everything with your hands. And so I'm gonna give a really short lecture, really quick. Get ready, take notes. First of all, if you want to prevent an injury in your arms and your wrists, you need to have good posture. It's not so that sitting up straight doesn't make you look like an asshole. It doesn't make you look like you care about everything. I mean, it does. It's kind of, if that's an unfortunate side effect for you, get over it, because it's good for you. If you're slouched in on yourself like this, you're gonna create blockages, and you're just gonna fold in, and your body is going to atrophy, and then you're going to die. Not really, but posture is important, and it's okay if you're not good at it at first. It's okay if you start at 10. You can only bring yourself to do it 10% of the time, or even 1% of the time. What you do is just, whenever you remember, sit up straight. Because probably if you think about it, then you'll remember it sometimes. And probably what you'll think is, oh, I haven't remembered to do it for 2 days, so I just may as well never do it ever again. No, just do it. Do it whenever you remember it. Posture is very important. And also, yes. Not only, I'm going to show you a couple of exercises and stretches to do for your wrists and your forearms and your arms body, and but the thing is that these stretches are just kind of, I mean, by themselves they will help you. I started doing these a month and a half, 2 months ago, and within a few days of just doing really the minimum that you could be doing, I started to feel like I had better stamina. My wrist wasn't cramping as much, and it was a big good help. But on top of that, because I really want more stamina, I want to be able to draw for 8-9 hours a day, and in order to do that, I need to have better body strength. I need to be fit enough to do it, because you don't. And this is a habit that I'm still in the process of breaking. You don't just draw from your wrists. You need to draw from your elbow. You need to draw from your whole arm. And so, in order to do that, to be able to hold your arm up for 9 hours out of the day, you have to have a good foundation here. So, also take the time to try and do some exercises and build that body up. Look at my muscles. Hiya! Working on it still. It'll get worse before it gets better, but I think that the result is worth it. Yes, because you need to remember that your body is a machine, and you're not just working with the wrist. You're working with these forearm muscles and whatever these muscles are called. I forget. The elbows, joints, and shoulder joints, and all in this, and all the way up your neck. I mean, all of that works together so that you can draw your picture however you need to draw, do whatever you need to do. And if just one part is faulty, it's going to put strain on all of the rest of your everything, because everything else will have to work harder to make up for that faulty piece. So you want to try and maintain everything if you can, but like I said, a little is better than nothing. Do what you can, just do the stretches, don't worry about working out. It's just what I recommend and what I'm doing right now for myself. Well, now I'm going to move right along and introduce you to these stretches. These are just 4 really simple stretches that you can do anywhere. That's why I picked them out, because these are just so easy. You can do them in the car, you can do them on the bus, you can do them wherever, all the time. Do them in the shower. So the first one, the most basic, is what you do. I feel like this is better, is to hold your arms out straight ahead of you like this, and the most basic thing you can do is just flex your wrist forward, flat like this, like that. You hold it for about 10 to 15, 20 seconds, whatever you need, and you shouldn't feel pain. You should just feel a pull, because these are all really delicate tendons and muscles, and especially if you're already feeling tension or discomfort, you don't want to exacerbate the issue. And you might think, well, the more I feel it, then the faster that it will fix me. Then that's how it works. It's not how it works. It takes time. It takes time, and it could not take very long. Like, I started feeling a difference the first day. Oh yeah, I switched. So then after doing it this way, and then you wrap it around, so your thumb is facing outward, your palm is facing out, and you press it out. And I'm really flexible. My fingers are incredibly flexible. Don't worry if you're not as flexible as me, because you're probably a human being. So yeah, do that between 10 and 20 seconds each. And you can repeat that a couple times if you'd like. And you can do it both hands. And so that's the first one. And also finger stretching and palm stretching, because then you can kind of feel, it kind of goes like this. You feel the muscle pulling like that. You pull all of your fingers. Pull them all backwards. I like to support my thumb on my hand so that I can really get a good pull. And you know what? The best thing I've ever found out is that you can stretch your thumb like this. It feels so awesome. Like, this is the best ever. Oh man, this is so great. It's the best. This is the best thing ever. And just do it on both hands. Doop, 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 doop. And you hold it. You hold each for like 10 seconds. So it takes a minute. It takes a good solid minute, but it's great. I have to stretch my thumb on this hand, because that's what I need to do. And then this next one, I like to call it crisscrossy snake arms. It's some yoga pose. Put one arm out. Do this at an angle, I guess. Put one arm out, and then you put the other arm on top of it, and then you swivel them so that the bottom fingers are touching the back of the top palm. And then you take it one more step so that palms are facing each other, like so. And for a lot of people, this is maybe already a good stretch. This kind of stretches like your arms back here. And you're supposed to move your arms out and press your chest up. I don't really get the chest pressing up part, but if I, and you may not need to do this, but since I'm flexible, and you might be flexible, I use the palm that's closest to my face to press down the other arm, because the top arm is the one you're stretching, from what I've gathered, or maybe not, I don't know. But I just like it, because it's crisscrossy snake arms. You do it, then you switch it, and swivelly, swivelly, wibbly, wibbly, and pressy, pressy, and that's crisscrossy snake arms. And this last one, this was my favorite stretch. This one I feel like did the best for me. It's really easy. Put your arms out straight in front of you, and then you flex and stretch. I'm just moving to show you, but you just stretch out your fingers as hard as you can for 15 seconds. And then you release, you rest for like 5 seconds, and then you clench your fists. You clench them as hard as you can, and like 10, 15, 20 seconds. And you release it, and then you repeat that like 5 or 10 times. Repeat it however often you want, for however much feels good. I did that for an hour one time, not really. I did it for a long time, but it feels good. Like the first time, like the very first time that I did it, it's really what kind of convinced me that this is what I needed to do. It was like a channel opened up all the way from up in here, all the way down. It was like, I was like, oh, I needed this. And so that's that. That is all the things. That is what I have to teach you. I mean, I'm not a professional or anything, but I want to help people prevent injuries. I don't want people getting hurt, and I hope that by releasing this video that it will also help other people. And that's all. Yay, I did it. I did this video. Please help. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. I can direct you to other resources. If you're too much of a lazy bum to look things up yourself, it's okay. I can help, whatever. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know if you would like more videos like this. And I'll get out of your hair now. It's a really long video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.